weight for, and then the other moves, it'll be optional, but one will be a little hard to activate without any kind of weight at all. Okay. But other than that, we'll warm up, and then I'll go through what our circuit will be like today. Lots of stuff on the ground, a lot of ab stuff, just doing some overhead work within those ab moves and whatnot. And, well, I'll wait to tell you guys the other part. All right, so let's go ahead and warm up those arms. Got a lot of shoulder work here with holding things up over our head, so let's go for some arm circles. As usual, you can start that music now if you got it. Got anything playing. I'll keep you guys off mute for the warm-up, but once we get into the circuit, I'll put you guys on mute. So switch directions in those circles if you haven't. Just make them nice and big. And crisscross over the front of the chest here, alternating the arms on top. Then we're going to come right into some work on the floor. So let's go ahead and come to our plank. Full plank position here. Hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to go straight for some shoulder taps here. So feet can be as wide as they need to behind you. Remember, key here is slow and steady. Placing the hand right back under the shoulder. Give those glutes a little squeeze. Try to really limit the rock in the hips. Couple more here each side. And then now we're just going to hold this plank, just a straight hold, for 30 seconds here. You can move a little forward and back if you like. Sometimes I just like the way that stretches out through my calves, pressing my heels backwards. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up to those feet. Give those hands a little shake out if you need. We're going to go into some jumping jacks here. Just get the legs moving a little bit. 30 seconds of jumping jacks. And here we go. Hands touching up overhead. If you're joining in, just take a look and hop in. We're not going to do 400 jumping jacks today, but we do have a similar type workout as the day that we did all those jumping jacks, just a different move. We got 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go ahead and come back down to the floor, and we're going to go for push-ups, just 30 seconds of push-ups. So whatever you're feeling today, knees narrow, wider, come to your push-up position, get set. And here we go again. Just 30 seconds to take them as slow as you need. Just like in that plank, fire up those legs. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, full body tension here. Last 10 seconds. In time, let's come down to a forearm plank here. So elbows right underneath the shoulders. Who's joined us? Oh, hi, Kathleen, and hi, Liz. Good to see you guys. All right, forearm plank, 30-second hold. Here we go. Again, even though we're on our forearms, we're still squeezing the bottom half. Again, you can move a little forward and back, add that body saw motion. 10 seconds here. Maybe try and lift one leg up, then the other, for 3, 2, 1. Back up to our feet. Jumping jacks, 30 seconds. All right, just muting you guys here on Zoom since we had some more join us. To those feet and jumping jacks, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Last 10. And time. All right. Back down to the floor. 2 more moves here in the warm-up. Push-ups again for 30 seconds, but this time I would like you to go narrow and focus a little more on those triceps. So if you need to come to the knees to do that, definitely feel free. All right, 30 seconds, tricep focus push-ups. Here we go. Halfway there. Keep that head up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last move, 30 seconds of mountain climbers. So full plank position, hands under the shoulders. Take them a little bit faster, but you still might need some time a little warming up here, so don't feel like you have to go to a full-on sprint here. All right, plank position, and here we go. Knees to chest, knees to nose, wherever you can get those knees. Keeping that butt down. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right. Grab whatever you might need, towel, water, anything near you. I'll do a quick little overview here of the moves that are going to be through our circuit. So, for those of you that might have joined in a little bit later, I want you to have one kind of weight at least. There's one move particular that you're not going to be able to activate very well without the weight. So anything at all that you got that weighs a couple pounds. I don't care what kind of object it is. And so we'll get started here. Like I said, a couple weeks ago, we did these jumping jacks where we added like 40 every time we did them. So we ended up doing a total of 400 jumping jacks in that class. We're going to do that with mountain climbers today, but I don't think we're going to get as many rounds as those jumping jacks, but we'll start with climbers and we'll keep adding those numbers to them. I'm thinking we're only going to get to 120 today as our final round, but we'll still total a couple hundred. All right, so I'm going to run through this real quick so you know what the moves look like, and then I'll cue you. We're going to do all intervals today, just a little easier with the moves that we have rather than counting. So some of these will look familiar to some of you guys. Some of them might look brand new. We're going to start with mountain climbers. We just did them, so I don't need to show them. We'll do those to start this circuit off, and then we're going to do some extensions here. Your feet are extended. You're fully extended. Shoulders are slightly lifted. You come up, hands go inside the legs, and then out. Just alternating in and out. If you have weight, you can certainly hold that weight in your hand if you like. Then we're going to come up to our hands and toes off of the knees. For our sit-throughs, knees just a couple inches off the ground. Opposite hand and leg sitting through side to side, staying low as you sweep through the middle. Then we're going to come back down, hip lifts. So your legs are up, lifting those hips up off the floor. So trying to get those feet to go straight up, not rolling back over the head, just a little inch or two, but coming off the ground. This is the one that I wanted the weight for. Lat pullovers. So you're on the ground. If you have a Bosu, you can put the Bosu under your shoulders and come to a bridge. But you're going to take that weight, whole back is pressing into the floor here, knees bent, and you're pulling overhead and all the way back. So the arms stay straight the whole time. Just up and back. Again, to keep the abs engaged, we're keeping the back fully pressed into the floor. We're going to stay on our back for the next one. Again, if you've got that weight, butterfly sit up so the feet touch, knees out to the side. That weight comes overhead, sitting all the way up here. So again, arms extended the whole time, overhead in both positions, behind you and up at the top. Next one here, a few different options. Tricep extension. If you're not feeling this, you can use a weight and go overhead. Tricep extension. Otherwise, we're gonna be on the floor. So you can do it from your knees or toes. It's pretty tough from the toes, so no problem from the knees. Your hands are out in front of you. And they might be a little further in front of your shoulders because you're gonna drop to your elbows. So actually it might be best to start on the elbows. So elbows right under the shoulders. Press firmly into those hands, lift up. You can do that against a wall too. Same exact thing. It just takes some weight off of it there. It makes it a little bit easier against the wall. Last thing, a suitcase exchange. So if you have a weight, this can be lighter, pretty much like that first move we did with your extension. But if you want to add the weight, the legs shouldn't start parallel to the floor. I'm going to start my weight here. You're going to crunch up, put the weight on the legs, extend, crunch in, and switch it. No weight is totally fine. You're just going to do more of those extensions that we started with. All right, so I'm going to take you guys, let's see, off of mute for just 1 second. If you guys have any questions, fire them. Otherwise, we're going to get started with those mountain climbers. We're starting with 40 mountain climbers. Everything else is going to be 45-second intervals, 40 total. So every time a knee comes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't take long at all. I'll start our interval together on the next move. So mountain climbers, 40. Get set, hands right under the shoulders, and go for it. Nice job. Finish them out. Just muting you guys up over here. So remember, listen for the cue of timing for these other rounds. I might stop once in a while and check on you guys on the screen. Okay, so going for those extensions. We can go no weight here. Again, pump up the music if you got it. Lay it back. Extend the legs. And here we go. Come in between the legs and out. If it gets too tough, you can set the feet down and do it just like a sit-up. In and out. Let's see, where was I? Use that exhale on the way up. Ten seconds. And time. All right, coming on up to our feet, or not our feet, just a quadruped position here. Hands under the shoulders, hips right over the knees, but the knees are lifted off the ground. Lift a hand, the opposite leg kicks it through. 45 here, alternating sides, and let's do it. So stay low as you come through the center. How quick you go depends on how good your form is. If you're starting to get your butt up, then take it slower. Fifteen more seconds. 5. Time. Awesome. Catch your breath here. Just about 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between exercises. Hip lifts are next. So you're on the ground. Feet are up in the air. Hips coming off the ground just slightly. Remember, reach the feet straight up to the ceiling. All right, and go for it. Little lift, pop of that booty. Keep going, keep going. Sorry, just messing with the timer, but I'm watching it. 15 seconds here. Remember, it doesn't take much. You might barely be lifting off the floor, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Butterfly sit-ups are next. So if you got that weight, whatever it might be, water bottle, anything, holding it overhead. If you don't have weight, just work on stabilizing the arms. No weight at all is just fine. All right, so we're laying back. Feet together, knees wide, and start with that weight overhead at the bottom. Sit it all the way up. Here we go. If you're feeling really tight in the hips and the groin, just move those feet a little bit further away from you. The closer they are to the groin, the more intense it will be in that stretch. Coming back with control. Slight tap on the floor above your head. If it's too much on the shoulders, just bring the weight to the chest and then up overhead at the top. So I'm gonna pretty much do everything in round 1 with you guys, and then I'll start popping in and checking out the screen and seeing how everyone's doing. Time. All right, just a couple more here. So the tricep extension, remember, if it's not feeling good on the floor, you've got enough weight, you can go overhead extension. Otherwise, we start, said try it from the knees first, and then if it feels good from the knees, then go to the toes. So we're gonna start elbows under the shoulders. Those hips are down. Press firmly into the hands, up tall. Slowly lower back down. Here we go. Really press the whole hand into the floor, just like if we were on our feet. We don't want to roll to the outside edge of the hand. We want that inner L of the index finger and the thumb to press into the mat as well. Again, if it feels good, you feel like you can go deeper, come to those toes. Evenly press through both hands. One arm might want to start to take over. 15 seconds. Give those glutes a little squeeze if you feel any pressure in that low back. And time. All right. Oh my goodness, my room gets so hot in here. Okay, last move in the circuit is that suitcase exchange crunch. So remember, it might look exactly like the first one if you're not transferring weight. And it doesn't have to be weight. Like, grab a pillow or something here just so you get that notion of what it's like. I mean, it can be a towel, anything, to just make that exchange and feel what it's like there. All right, raise. Start a little lighter, because if you have too much weight on the legs, you're going to really overarch that back. Okay, guys, hips over under the knees and shins parallel. Here we go, exchanging it. If you're overarching, then you can either drop the weight or don't fully extend those legs, which can just be hard to do anyways with a dumbbell. It's hard to balance with your legs fully extended. Awesome, 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Taking a little break here. That's the end of round 1. So, yep, as usual, making any adjustments if you need. If you realize you got some other weight you want to grab it now, get that water.
Taryn,
yes.
Try push-up?
Yeah.
If you start on the ground, should your elbow be under your shoulder? Or
yep, when you start with the elbows under the shoulder. When you come up, your hands will be out in front of you. Okay. And then you can kind of adjust from there a little as you need. But yeah, start with elbows under. All right, guys. So we're going to start our next round. As promised, we're adding more mountain climbers. So we're going to what we started with 40 total, right? So we're going for 80. 80 total. So I'm going to kind of watch here so I can gauge when everyone's done, make sure everyone gets a little bit of a break before we go into the timed intervals. So 80 mountain climbers, guys. Get set in that plank position, hands under shoulders, and go. Remember, every time that knee moves, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Nice, there we go. Really press into those hands. Those arms should be working here. Don't let the chest start to dump to the floor. Fill up the gap between those shoulders. If you need to go to the wrists or dumbbells, you can do that, or go to the fists rather. Keep that belly button into the spine. Awesome. There you go, guys. Finish them out. Beautiful. Not too bad. Okay. So those extensions, no weight this time. Hands just come between the legs and then outside the legs. In and out. Full extension, in and out. All right. Back to our 45-second rounds. Lay it down. And here we go. In and out. Knees to chest. Nice, keep lifting through that chest. So imagine someone's pulling you up by the sternum. Try to keep that back nice and flat when you come in. So Nick, try to round a little less through the spine. Keep those shoulders back and collarbone wide. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Nice. Beautiful, coming down with control and a up. Great job. We're almost there, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Big breath coming up. Sit throughs. So again, you're in that bear position. Knees just a couple inches over the floor. Try to keep that perfect flat back. Sit it through. Sit it through. Okay. Get set and go for it. There we go. So if you keep your kicking leg up off the ground, it's a little harder. If you need to set it down, you can set that foot down. Nice. Yeah, looking good. Getting that nice rotation in. Awesome. You and your buddy look great, Kathleen. Good job. Good job. Liz, keep your butt down a little bit lower. There you go. Yep. Awesome. Jackie, you better be doing this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Beautiful. Shake out those wrists there. We're coming to our back 4. Oh, I forgot our lat pullovers the first round. We'll get that in. Okay, hip lifts. Hip lifts coming up on the back. And get set. Here we go. Straight up, straight back down. Little booty pop. See how high you can lift up those hips? Arms can be by the side. Pressing them down into the floor a little bit here. See if you can get up a little bit higher. Remember, as you start to get tired at all, don't let the feet start to come up over the head. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grabbing that weight. We're gonna do a little extra for this round of lat pullovers. We'll do a full minute to make up a little bit from what we missed. So grabbing that weight, again, your back is flat against the floor. No space there to slide your hand under, knees bent, arms fully extended, coming up overhead, and right back down towards those thighs. Really try to imagine of activating those lats. All right, get set, and here we go. Get a nice, a little bit longer round than usual since we missed the first set. Think about squeezing those lats, those back muscles that wrap almost all the way around there, right under the shoulder blades. And don't let that back start to peel away from the floor. Keep going here, 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and time. Okay, keeping that weight if you got it. For those overhead butterfly sit-ups, feet together, knees wide. Get set, and here we go. Sitting all the way up. Little tap overhead. If your shoulders feel like they're gonna give out on you, draw them in, bring the arms to the chest. There we go, nice. Good job. Back fully on the floor when you come down. Awesome. There you go, let those knees fall out wide to the side there. Let the hips and groins stretch out a little bit. Everyone's looking great here on Zoom. I trust you're all looking good on Facebook too. Keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Good job. Okay. Flipping it around. Our triceps here. Just this camera a little bit. So again, starting elbows under the shoulders, hips are down, press into those hands. It looks the same from the wall if you need to try it there. All right, get set, and time's on. Press in. Remember, pressing that whole hand down, really press the inside of that hand into the mat there so that your hand stays square to the floor and you don't end up just pressing on the outside of your forearm and hand. Yep, there you go, yeah. Well, you got it, looking good. Now just drop those hips a little, so don't let that butt be up here. Those hips are down. Squeeze the glutes. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Great job. Okay, last thing here, our suitcase exchange. Coming down. Start with those shins parallel. Ideally, you'll keep them parallel through the move, but we all have to make adjustments sometimes. Okay, start with a weight or object of any kind at the chest, and here we go. Place it to the shins, extend it. The first one's always a little awkward for me, and then I get in a rhythm. If you got a light enough weight, you're feeling really good, you can reach that weight overhead. But otherwise, just keeping it at the chest. Awesome, just 10 more seconds. There you go. Nice. Yep, reaching for those toes if you don't have weight. Yeah, time. Awesome. All right. Little rest here. And then we get on to round 3, knowing that with round 3, we're starting with a bigger chunk rather, of mountain climbers. So get yourself prepared, however that is. I'm gonna do these ones with you. This nice long round. So remember, when you finish them, just do what you need. Use it as your break to get caught up before we start our intervals. All right. 120 total climbers, guys. Here we go. Get set and go for it. Nice, keep those arms extended, keep them right under the shoulders. All right. Good work, guys. Finish them out. And when you're done, you just use that time as your rest. Maybe we will get as many as we did those jumping jacks. They go by faster than the jacks, I felt. All right, guys. Big breath. Let's go ahead, get back to the mat, in and out with that extension. Lots of ab work today. Arms are a little more of an accessory. Abs are the main thing. All right, guys, lay it down. Round 3, and here we go. In, out. Remember, if those hips are feeling it, you can set those feet down for a few, maybe then you lift them again. Yeah, beautiful, awesome, Corey, those look great. Good job, good job. If you need to, you can lay it all the way back, but if you can, try to keep the shoulders and head and legs lifted in between. But at that little rest, lay it down for a sec, come back up. Keep going, we got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Good job, good job. Whew. Sit-throughs are coming up here. Take a breath. Take a moment to flip it around. We're working on speed and form. Okay, here we go. 3rd round. Get set, lift the knees, bear position, and sit it through. Rotating those hips. Nice, yes. Beautiful, you got it. Yep, sweep through low in the center, knees low in the center. There we go. Yes. See if you can get that leg fully extended as you kick through. That shoulder strong as you drop to the top there, or drop to the side. Nice, 10 seconds. Three, 2, time. Beautiful. Taking a little rest from those hands, laying it down, hip lifts. Come on down. Give yourself a nice deep breath here, maybe a good stretch through those arms. Then here we go. Lift those feet and lift those hips. Where you can activate the arms a little bit more by pressing them into the floor beneath you. If you need a little help, those hands can come under the hips. Yep, there we go. Nice, adding that leg lift in there, Nick. Beautiful. Keep it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time. Grab your weight. Lat pullovers. So again, we're going to do a minute round for this. Making up some missed time. Rotate my camera down just a touch. Okay. I'm using my backpack, so it might look a little different here, but still keeping my arms extended fully, both directions. Okay, get set, minute long round, here we go. I did these the other day with this pack, and while I was doing them, I was like, oh man, I just feel a little off, but then the next day I was like, oh shit, nope, they worked. Remember, press that back firmly against the floor, engaging those abs here, even though we're not isolating them. Close your eyes here and really focus on that lat muscle. Squeeze it as you pull it back over in front of you. Keep going here, 15 seconds. Three, 2, time. Down here for one more with our overhead sit-ups, butterfly position, feet together, knees wide. You can start with that weight at the chest if you need. Press it up tall, overhead. Get set, and go. Full sit-up. Halfway there, guys. Keep it up. We're almost done with this entire round, so don't give in yet. Keep pushing, keep pressing, lifting, squeezing, all the things. Five, 4, 3, 2, time. Beautiful, beautiful. Last 2 here, just a minute and a half of work. All right. Come to those triceps. Elbows down, hips towards the floor. Press into those hands. Here we go. Remember, it's all about slow and controlled here. Don't just drop back down to those elbows. Lower it down with control. Take a moment on the elbows if you need before you press back up. Those hands might slip away from you, just move them back to place. Just 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, extensions here, or exchanges, sorry, exchanges. Last move here on the floor. Let's get ourselves set. Final round of 45 seconds. Finish this out strong. And here we go. Twenty seconds. 4, 3, 2, time. All right. We are gonna end this on our final round of mountain climbers, you guys. So, yeah, we did make it to a total of 160. Actually, I want this mat. Okay, this is your pace. This is the final thing. 160 climbers. So real quick, before you get going, make sure you're really pressing into the floor the whole time. Don't let yourself start to drop in the shoulders and sag. Press up, arms engaged the entire time. 160. Finish them out. Let's go. Wait, 120? No, 160, yeah. Take a rest if you need. Whew. Keep it going. I'm slowing down here. Nice work. I could definitely hear the coffee I drank jiggling around in my stomach. All right, guys. Okay, so I put you off mute. You can take yourself off if you haven't been, if you want to at all. But otherwise, thank you guys so much. This is our 5th week of doing this. Can you believe that?
Crazy.
It is crazy. So thank you guys for showing up over these 5 weeks. It's been awesome in that aspect. All right, guys. So Thursday, lower body. Kathleen, where are you joining us from?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, is this from you again, Nick?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I'm in Puerto Rico.
Cool.
Complicated.
Awesome. Well, I'm so yeah, she was doing awesome. Well, I'm so glad you joined. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see you Thursday morning. Bye.